Alright, since this channel is called Build, I thought it'd be fitting if we started this...
That is that loud car.
Yeah. Alright, since this channel is called Build... Hey.
Car.
That's a loud car. Hang on one second. Be really quiet, okay? Alright, since this channel is called Build, I thought it'd be fitting if we started today's video off with the most American machine ever built, the F-14 Tomcat. The F-14 was a supersonic twin-engine, two-seater, twin-tailfin monster of a jet plane. It had variable sweep wings, 50,000 pounds of thrust, a top speed of 1,500 miles per hour, and engineers made a hot rod that could go from 0.8 to Mach 1.8 in 90 seconds. So why talk about the F-14 today? Well, that's because I got... Is it scary? You want to come down? Okay.
I'm flipping over.
No, do not tip it over. That would be very bad. That would make me very upset. So why talk about F-14 jets today? Well, because I got my own set of F-14s in. This is by far the most exciting package that I've gotten yet, and I have not opened these yet. I wasn't even planning on making this video for another week. After I saw these boxes, I literally just could not wait. I had to get them open. I had to show them to you guys. And I'm so excited. Alright, before we get into this, I really have to thank James at Wheel Lab. He is the one that set me up with this set of wheels, that set me up with Ford Star as a sponsor for this build. He's also the one that set me up with the Solo Work suspension, so he should sound familiar to you guys. Listen, these are great wheels. I actually let him pick the wheels out for this car. I said, look, this is what I'm building. What do you think we could do? And he said, I think these wheels are going to be perfect. And so he got on the phone with Ford Star, worked out a great deal with them so that we could run Ford Star wheels on this build, and they are awesome. They are actually made specifically for this build. I got the specs and everything exactly like I wanted for the build. This is a first for me, and I am very, very stoked to open the box. So I can already tell they're very light for what they are. I'm very excited. These wheels, should I just open them and then talk about them? I feel like I'm prolonging the inevitable here. Yeah, let's just open it. All of this stuff back here, don't worry about that. This was the video that was supposed to come out this week, but I decided to do this one instead because it couldn't wait. You had to see these things. I had to see these things. Oh gosh, this is okay. I need a better angle for you guys. Okay, some things you need to know before we open these. They're 18 by 9.5s, and the fronts are a positive 10 offset. I had to go with positive 10 because they are the super deep concave, which is the most concave version of this wheel. And Ford Star said in order for them to clear the brakes in the front, they needed to be at least a positive 10. So it's going to be pretty aggressive. It's never stopped us before. Let's do it. Oh, another thing you guys should know. Huh? Yeah, let's do it. Another thing you guys should know is I got these in raw aluminum, mainly because of time. It allows me to get these a lot quicker. They can make them a lot quicker if you get them in raw aluminum. And I'm just going to finish them myself, which is super nerve-wracking, but I'm going to do it. It's going to be great. All right. Are you ready? You ready? Probably don't need to play with the scissors. You sure? Watch. Watch. Watch this. 1. You gonna count?
1, 2.
Go!
Whoa. That is real.
That is a wheel.
Nothing but real.
Jeez. That is unreal. Wow. I think that is a Ford Star F-14 super deep concave. So let's see if I can kind of show you. So this is the front of the wheel where my hand is. I mean, it's several inches into the wheel. And this is so cool. Man, that is cool. Man, that is cool, huh? Awesome. So I have to decide now if I'm going to take these and get them powder coated or just paint them. The good part about painting them is I can do that in-house, and I don't have to worry about them getting messed up because I can do it and I know I'll be able to do a good job. Powder coating I know will be a much better surface or a much better coating, but it makes me really nervous because I've been waiting for these wheels for a while and I love them and I really don't want them to get messed up. So comment below what you think I should do, powder coat or paint. either one's gonna look really great. So some information about these, they are flow-formed wheels. I know a little bit about flow forming. I'm not gonna try to give you a full explanation of what it is because you can YouTube videos on it and it actually shows you the entire process start to finish. So if you're more interested in what flow forming is, go check out some YouTube videos. Just type it into the YouTube search box and you'll be able to see the whole process. But really the point of flow forming these wheels is you're able to get really custom specs for wheels, and it creates a wheel with similar strength properties to a forged wheel out of just a single block of aluminum. So that's why these are so special. They're super strong. They're very light. I mean, you can see that. They're very light. And I was able to order my specific specs. Okay, so that's the front. Let's see. Something about this being a quattro car, from what I've read online, is you can't throw off the wheel width. So you can't run like a staggered setup without ruining the center diff. And so the option for me was first to run a giant spacer in the back to get the back out as wide as it needs to be, because the front has only been widened by about 2 inches. The back's been widened by 4 inches on each side. So I was going to have to run a massive spacer. But when I started talking to James at Wheel Lab about that, he was like, I think we can get some custom ones made, and I'm pretty sure I can get Forgestart to get on board with this build. And so that allowed us to run 18x95s front and rear, so it'll be the same size tire, and the rear is going to look way wider because this one has a negative 25 offset. So it's an 18x95, negative 25 offset, which is basically 3 inches lower than the stock offset. So stock offset for this car is negative 45. An inch is basically 25 millimeters. So negative 25 is almost 3 inches just set out from the stock wheel. If you don't know about offsets, I'm not going to be explaining it, but you can Google videos for that too. What's up? You want to see it? All right. You ready? Okay. Here we go. Whoop, sorry. You all right? Whoa. Here we go. 1, 2.
Get out!
Okay, get it out. Whoa.
Oh, that's black.
That is black. Good job.
Get out. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
All right. And that is our rear. All right, so again, super deep concave. This is the lowest offset they offer in an 18x9.5, the negative 25 offset. You can see how deep the lugs have to go in there to make that. I'll show you the back. So you have this piece right here that I guess can be machined to whatever offset you want. This is the negative 25 offset, and you can see, I mean, it's almost to the back of the wheel, and that is so rad. So what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna have to have these finished, right? And I'm gonna have tires mounted after I do that. So for today, I'm going to mount the rears and the fronts with the car on jacks, just so you guys can see what they look like and get an idea of how cool this car is going to be. People ask me all the time like how I could give this car away, and honestly I could not be more excited to give this thing away. Like when the person that wins this car sees these wheels and the super concave and like no spacer and just awesome fitment, I mean they're gonna freak out, man. And so I'm really excited about it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get these wheels off that I'm using for test fitting. Don't worry about the fiberglassing I'm doing over here. I'll catch you up on that next week. But I just want you guys to see what these look like on the car, and I want to see what they look like on the car. Let's do it. And offsets, why they're expensive, and what you pay for. This is the stock Volkswagen wheel. It's not the stock size, like it's not the one that came on this Audi. Not Volkswagen, you know what I mean. Same thing, VAG. But this is the stock offset wheel, okay? Same size as this one. It's an 18-inch, negative 45 offset, 8.5 wide, so this is 1 inch wider. And this just kind of shows you what that low offset does. So those 2 spacers plus this wheel equals what this wheel is going to do for me. Why go with a higher end wheel? Why go with a flow formed wheel, for example? One of the reasons to go with a flow form wheel is because of strength, but I'll tell you about that after this car shuts off behind me. With a flow form wheel, you can run a negative offset of 25, negative 25, to get that wide stance that you need for 4-inch wide flares. Another thing that you're not gonna have to worry about is braking. This is a huge concave, it's a huge offset. There's a lot of stress on this wheel, but this wheel will not break. Why? Because it is as strong as a forged wheel. It's like this might as well have been made out of one piece of aluminum. So it allows you to have this really cool concave look without sacrificing any sort of strength. And it's gonna get me out to my right width without any kind of spacer at all. I'm very excited about that. Some of you guys might have been wondering about center caps and hub-centric rings and things like that. These wheels come with hub-centric rings machined out of aluminum. They're very nice. And when you buy the wheel, you tell them what it's going on, so they know the diameter and everything that you need. You just pop those in the wheel, and you've got a wheel that is going to be centered on your hub. They also come with some really nice center caps. I'm not going to get those out right now. I'm not sure if they send this to everybody, but they did send us a license plate surround and another lanyard. Also, another good thing about these is if I ever did have an issue with one, if I curved one up real bad, or if I needed to get a replacement, I could call them up, give them the specs, Ford-Star could turn out a new wheel for me. It's a really nice luxury to have. And honestly, for custom one-off wheels, the price isn't bad. If you want to know how to get a set of these F-14s or any of Ford-Star's models for your car, you can contact James at Wheel Lab. I'm going to leave his email in the description and a link to his website. He'll be able to set you up. He'll get you a great deal on these things, and he can make sure that they're going to fit your car and they're going to work properly. All right, let's put these rears on. Man, that is light. Alright guys, that is it. Those are the wheels that are going on this car. Now you can see my shadow. Sorry about all the harsh lighting, but I had to get these things on today. I just had to. But whoa. I mean, look at that. God, look at that fitment. That is so good. Ignore this messiness. I've got this. This is real loose right here. I want to explain that to you, but you'll see the video, so. Anyway, that looks great. And here, I mean, this fitment is going to be incredible. It's going to be perfect. It's a little bit better look at the rear. So you can see I've got the suspension compressed, and we're pretty much flush with that fender, which is great. That means I did the measuring right. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to give a couple of close-up shots of these things so you guys can look at them and appreciate them. They look incredible. So I'm going to get them finished. Again, if you think I should paint them, let me know in the comments. If you think I should powder coat them, let me know in the comments. I'm kind of up in the air on it right now, but check them out. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a quick one, but I've been waiting on this for such a long time, and these things look incredible. Keep in mind that this is the wheel unfinished. So Ford-Star made this wheel and then just sent it to me. But I felt like a reveal video with them in their raw form would show you just how high quality these wheels are. Completely unfinished, they still look great. I could mount tires on them right now and they would look awesome, but they wouldn't be protected, so we're going to finish them. Hey, shout out to Wheel Lab, shout out to James. Thank you so much for making this setup a reality, man. I mean, they really do look incredible, and this is all you. I didn't even know these wheels existed before we started talking, and they are perfect for this car. I mean, they really set this car off, and this very literally would not have been possible without Wheel Lab. Hey, listen, if you love this channel, if you support Built, go check out Wheel Lab. This would not have been possible without Wheel Lab, and I would love for you guys to go support them. James can get you set up with the right wheels and the right suspension. Even if you don't know what you're looking for, you could be like me and email him and say, listen, I don't know what I need, I just know what I have and what I want, and help me figure out the rest. And he really did. He was like, I think these 4-star F-14s will be great. We're going to do solo work suspension. I'll talk with 4-star about getting them turned around quickly. Let's make this thing happen. And it has happened. So I am a huge Wheel Lab supporter. Customer service is top notch. Products are top notch. And I will be using Wheel Lab again. Thank you so much for watching this channel. If you're a Patreon donor, you've already seen this because I posted this before. I actually posted this video on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you for supporting this channel. It wouldn't be possible without you and without that donation that you make every month. You guys are the A-team. I'm going to keep moving on this build. I kind of gave you a sneak peek of what I'm working on fiberglass-wise. So that is going to be coming within the next week, and these wheels are going to be getting finished soon as well. Once that's all set up, it's go time, y'all. I mean, we're finishing stuff, we're cranking stuff out, and this car is going to be done and ready to be given away. The info about giving the car away is coming very soon. I am working on a website redesign, and when I release the redesign, I will release the info on the giveaway. You can't enter it yet, so no worries, no stress. I will put out dates for entering and everything like that during that time, but that is coming. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, how do I enter, how do I get nominated or whatever. I'll tell you how. It's really easy, and it's gonna work. So be on the lookout for that. It's coming up in a video very, very soon, and you guys can get entered to win this awesome car. Listen, I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you very soon. See ya.